Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Swemp Electronics Football Alliance Division 1. And this is Matchday 21 with a great set of fixtures in front of us tonight. I'm going to go to the results from last time first of all and see that there were quite a few goals, weren't there? Asner and Loco Calaveras drawing 2-2. Imagine Madrid beating Trumpton 2-1. North Trafford 2. Doggy Rangers 3. There's a few twos from the home sides, definitely. With Real E scoring 2 against Tyneside. Steelhawks getting 2 against Fallaraki. Both those teams also conceding 2. Roundhay 3. Allenson 1. And Old Age Bowlers 0. Team GB 3. And it left the table in this position, with Doggate Rangers 3 points clear of tonight's opponents, Steelhawks. We take a little look at their season so far. Steelhawks have been second for a little while now. And then who've we got else? We've got third place Real E and fourth place Team GB. Team GB been climbing recently, but only to a position in or slightly below where they should be anyway over the course of this season. Trumpton in fifth and Loco Calaveras in sixth. Loco Calaveras probably slightly underachieving from where I'd expect at the moment. We've got seventh place Asnes Ajax and Fallaraki in ninth. They're eighth. They're on their way up, the highest place they've been all season. North Trafford in ninth. It's been a fall. Previous manager Daji wanted the side to finish in seventh, exactly seventh this season. Not sure why. They've had a manager that never took charge for a game in Mr. Campbell. They had Wolfie in charge for a while, and I suppose that would be around the time when his Wolfie ears were coming in, I guess. And then we had Ryan coming in, and not through his own fault. It's just the team is just as it is. They're down there in ninth. Roundhay in 10th have never been above them all season. They've kind of been following them recently, and their closest point is for a number of games now, probably about 8 or 9 games. 11th place Imagine Madrid, and they've climbed out the bottom 3. So well played to them at the expense of Old Age Ballers, who've been in the bottom 4 more than they've been out of it this season. And then obviously down at the bottom 2, Allenson peaked as high as 10th, but now they're settled in the bottom 3. And Tyneside, who haven't been out of the bottom 3 since match day 6. So they are on their way down somewhat. Fixtures for tonight, the reminder: Allenson versus North Trafford. They're doing not such a bad job looking at the matchup between the two there. Should have just clicked on these, shouldn't I? Doggate Rangers, Steelhawks, we've seen that one already. Fallaraki versus Asnes Ajax. They are close as they've ever been this season. Loco Calaveras, and I've already checked out some of these. Loco Calaveras and Old Age Ballers have been they're as far away as they could be. Team GB and Imagine Madrid, the gap is huge between them, but so is the quality. Trumpton versus Real E, who are close in style. Real E slightly stronger side. And Tyneside versus Roundhay. Tyneside should be higher up the table. Okay. What does tonight's games bring us? Al said he's back at 9, so we'll play his game a bit later on. It takes us to his own game, so we're not going there. We'll go to Asner versus Fallaraki. Champion who isn't here tonight. He's in. He's watching Sheffield United, I believe. So let's see. The Asner side had to make changes. I've had to put in Kivu as a left back because the previous left back, Wahada, is suspended. That's it. And for Fallaraki, they've got some changes to make with Southgate, Adams and Ince all out, so their team lines up as follows with their Batty and Neville in front of the back 3 of Howie Campbell and Gary Neville. Gascoigne, Barnby, Sheringham, McManaman and Ferdinand is very, very settled, as it is for them. I'd expect Fallaraki to do a reasonable job in this one. Gary Neville as captain, Kim Runa Borgerson refereeing this one. And the game is kicked off from the dentist chair, and it sees at the moment that the main attacking has been from Fallaraki. They come forward. Watch it from the Fallaraki point of view. I've heard nothing from the asset manager for a long time. So it's 1-0, and it's Bogdan Lebonts conceding a goal to Les Ferdinand. Currently looking like Ferdinand is on a bit of form today. He's 2 shots out of 3 have been on target, but he is the only one having shots so far for them. So now he's missed another one. Getting a bit edgy at 1-0, looking for a second. McManaman has had a chance, but he's missed the target. And with Ferdinand coming close, nothing coming out of that one. Late chance, maybe? No. It's half time. They've had 7 shots to 4 in terms of on and off target. And they have, Asna have had no shots on target. Falaraki, we take a quick look at their substitutes. Take a look there, I think it's 60 minutes, isn't it? So we'll just continue as we are with them until 60 minutes while I load up what they've got. Phil Neville has been booked. Ferdinand missing the target again. He's had 7 shots. At least he scored a goal. But it's just a precarious position to be in at the moment, isn't it? So their changes is, we'll have a look, see if anyone is an absolute must go. Barmby is struggling here. Chris Thacker's here. Good evening, Chris. Good evening. So we do need to make a change that Barmby is going off. And so we'll make a double change. Jason Wilcox will come on the left hand side for Nick Barmby, and Gascoigne is coming off for Redknapp because Ferdinand hasn't scored. Oh, there we are. Good. Here we are. It's 2-0. It's Les Ferdinand scoring another one. Excellent play from Les Ferdinand, making it 2-0. Aston haven't had a chance yet at the moment. They don't look like they're going to get back into this one. Sheringham just missing the target. Sheringham has hit the bar. Just 5 minutes left. A chance for Aston at last has come in. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough for them. Falaraki look like they're holding on for the victory. Campbell with a chance as well. Coming close to it. And it's going to be a comfortable win here for Falaraki. Here it is, 2-0, and Les Ferdinand has scored 2 and received man of the match. So well played to him. Aston are beaten again. Roundhay versus Tyneside. Roundhay's team having to make some changes tonight. And we can see that Gorvanek is coming in the middle of midfield. John Dyche is in at left back, and there's a change up front with Shevchenko missing through suspension, that Inzaghi has joined Crespo up front. Their opponents Tyneside had no team in this week and been forced to make 3 changes. Bramble's in, Cole's in for Owen because they don't have an attacking midfielder on the bench, and Owen was a striker, in the lineup that wasn't available. Take a look through here, no attacking midfielders available because Ginola's on the bench, Robert's on the bench. And with Owen being a striker, I put the new striker into that position. It is Cole. But suspended, Hammond's the only first defensive midfielder available to come in, and only one. And with Woodgate out, the only sweeper there is Bramble. No subs for Tyneside unless enforced. And we go from the Roundhay point of view on this match. Good evening, Jim. It's your match, so it's perfect time to be in. Crespo's missed the first chance for them. He's gone a bit quiet at the moment, but it seems like, Inzaghi has come close to scoring, and it is one. Disallowed. Vieira has one disallowed. Vieira's had another chance to score. He's had quite a few at the moment. He's had 3 because obviously the one that's disallowed hasn't counted as a shot. So yellow card for Willie Samuel down the other end of the pitch. Tyneside coming closely. Bowyer involved. Inzaghi makes it 1-0 though. The change that was enforced with Shevchenko's suspension has seen Simone Inzaghi scoring the opening goal. It's still 1-0 to Roundhay, and half time is approaching, and one chance to make it 2, surely. Coming close, and they have had plenty of shots, but both sides have 2 on target so far. So well played to Roundhay at the moment. Let's take a look. It's the usual, I assume, from Jim this week. Yeah, usual instructions 60 minutes for subs, and yeah, we will carry on. I think Crespo might be coming off at 60 minutes. Taking a look at this, so far Samuel still have that yellow card for Roundhay. Crespo missing the target, and the subs coming up now. Anytime. Luis Enrique doing well. More chances. Oh, the game's still going on and on and on and on. Sean Dyche taking the yellow card. Poor performance, nobody. Potential injuries. Yet we see that there is at least one happening here. And Vieira 84 will be withdrawn as well. And that will be Simeone coming on. So they make two change. No, it won't. They're going to undo that sub because if Governor is... he's making his ear to make his subs. Superb. Great stuff. Yeah, he's making his changes. Sorry, Jim. Crespo for Solskjaer. I'm not taking Vieira off because I've seen you making the things there. Good evening, David. Any other changes for you? Just to check, your Governor is with a potential groin injury. So you might want to make that one, Jim, as well. You've got a few choices to come on, I suppose. You've got Simeone. Simeone for Vieira. You do want to do that one. Do you want the third change of Govanek to come off then? Go for the 3, or do you want to undo the Vieira change and bring him on for Govanek? It's up to you. Jim will be with us on commentary. Hopefully next week. Was it we booked in? I think. Battle is on for Govanek. There we are. With him being a right left, I'm going to move Luis Enrique central and sort that there. Okay. So it's still 1-0. Viduka has hit the outside of the post there. More chances. Harry Kewell making it 2-0. Superb. The assist coming from Southgate for that one because Kewell assisted the opening goal. Solskjaer Battler's having a chance. He's missed the target. Yeah, of course we'll have you next week, Jim. Of course we will. Absolutely welcome for that one. I haven't had on commentary for a few weeks, and I think that'll be probably your last appearance. So definitely need to get that one sorted. This is a comfortable victory for, again, the team that has submitted their lineup this week, getting the advantage of. Oh, and Viduka off injured. They haven't got a striker to replace, so the nearest person who can come on there is Laurent Robert. There we go. And 11 shots, 6 on target for Roundhay, dominating their opponents. Great team performance. Harry Kewell, man of the match. Done very well. The defence, every single one of them, including the goalkeeper, with an 8. So very well played there. And just some key stats there. Offsides 4 for Inzaghi. The namesake. You know, it's the Inzaghi team, isn't it? The offsides that are coming from that. Wonderful. Good win for Roundhay. Loco Calaveras versus Old Age Ballers. Old Age Ballers. I don't know. Good night. See you later. Enjoy work. Hierro, Ince, Bosvelt. They are all unavailable today. Effenberg dropped down to the bench. And Maldini Desai Cola lets them play their stronger defence in this match. Luis Enrique and Redondo in centre mids with Romario supporting Batistuta. No team submitted from Loco Calaveras this week, so their lineup has the enforced change of Amoroso out, and the first available space for a substitute from the forward position is Jardel, so he comes and plays on the bench there. Okay, Roy Helga Olsen refereeing, and we get started on this. At the moment, the Old Age Ballers not looking particularly any going forward. They've had a chance now. Indeed, has been forced into a save. The Old Age Ballers has been slipping down recently after a great unbeaten record early on. Ronaldinho has had a goal disallowed though for Loco Calaveras. Chances still coming in. Both teams trying to get a grip on this game. 0-0, half an hour in. Diego Simeone takes a yellow card for the Old Age Ballers. I mean, he's 31 in this, or whatever, at the start of the season. Old age. coming close to the halfway mark in this game, and no team has yet to take control of this game. Chances still coming in from old age ballers who have been the more attacking in the first half. Look at those statistics there for local Calaveras, all in the mid to high 70s, with only 25% of the heading duels being won by the old age ballers players. Martin, I believe, has given me some 60-minute changes for this game. I think he's done something for a change, hasn't he? Yeah, at 60 minutes, if 6 or less. Yeboah's on a 5 at the moment. Yeboah. Batistuta's on a 5. Yeboah might come on for somebody if things continue as they do, but it's not Batistuta who's set to come off. We still have slight struggle for power in this game. An injury to Emerson. We look down the list who the first available central midfield player is. Well, that's the first person who can do any form of central midfield role there coming into that team. I think, yes, it is. So there we go. Aymar comes on. And the substitutes on their way. For a trip. Oh, Maldini with a chance. So, I mean, Renario is struggling, and that's quite useful because he's on a 6, and he's going to come off for Yeboah. And Effenberg for Redondo, if Redondo's on a 6, he is on a 6. There we go. There we are. Okay, so into the last half hour of this game. Batistuta doing well. Still can't get the opening goal. Just following this game. It's a red card. It's Simeone. He's gone. So Loco Calaveras now down to 10. No attacking, no defensive midfielder on the pitch. So they can play that formation. There's no reason not to. Yeboah with chances, still holding on. An entertaining 0-0 draw at the moment. Just into the last 5 minutes or so. Late chances. Not much going on. Oh, Batistuta missing. And again missing. He's missed the target so many times. 2 out of 7 shots on target. Playing the 5, 16 shots, 6 on target. They avoid defeat, but they don't capitalise on so many shots that they had in that game. Having a look into what they've done, Batistuta with 7 interceptions as well. He's played a 5, his shooting has been so wayward, but some other parts of his play have been pretty useful. He's misplaced 16 passes though. Wow. 0-0. David's here. So, but we're saving this game for later on, aren't we? Trumpton versus Reilly. The next game for tonight. Keane, Parler, Crespo, all suspended. And leaving the team like this for tonight with Penza up front after the last game he played so well and got that 10 dribbles, I think it was it? Was it 10 or 13 dribbles? Something he'd done last time out. Ridiculous. Yep, 10 there. He's up front, Schallstrom behind, Zidane and Seedorf as a centre midfield pair, Heinrich behind, Petkov and Beckham out wide, Thomas, Kaladze and Klomper as the back 3 with Hans Jorput in goal. Just checking, I've had no team in from Reilly this week. It's just a common theme, most games have somebody who hasn't submitted their team. Go back to the last time that I had a message from the manager 4 days ago, so Saturday. Okay, so no changes there. We watched the game from Trumpton's point of view with Frode Kvam refereeing, and the new. I don't know why the speed's so slow on that one. We had a new manager. I can't remember if we had a new manager there at all. Adolfo going off injured. The first person who could play attacking midfield is what's going on? It's clicking all over the place. It's Harry Kuehl, the first attacking midfielder who can come onto the pitch. So Adolfo has been withdrawn. slowed the comment. No, it's quite not slowed down. More chances for Trumpton at this point. They are looking like they're going for David Beckham with 2 and Shellstrom with 1. Zidane missing the target. They've had 4 shots so far. Viduka trying to get involved for Really. Still the ball going forward this time. It's Really with a chance. It's been dealt with by the defence. Thomas having a good game so far, winning 5 tackles, all key. That's fantastic play from 6 out of 6 key tackles. 7 out of 7. What is he doing? This is one of the best defensive performances I've seen in Swemp history so far from one specific player to be that strong. Reminds me of Jesper Olsen, my defender for Nastved. I've got my network game with Mr. Savage. That he can make up to up to 9 or 10 key tackles a game at times. In that 1 at the back with 8 in midfield and 1 up front. It's half time, 0-0. Thomas is on 7 out of 7 tackles and an interception to go with that. And 7 key tackles already. It's superb. Trumpton, quick check on Big Kid's instructions for me for this one. We don't have to bring anyone off at this point, but Zidane may be coming off at 60 minutes, I assume. Oh, it's not a key tackle. We still won them all. Now he's been booked, Thomas. The second half is not going so well for him. But Penza has scored the opening goal, set up by Petkov. It's 1-0, coming close to a second. It didn't quite happen. The subs for Trumpton coming up now. So Zidane at 74%. If Zidane comes off, let's have a look. Crespo on and put Crespo up top. Okay. If Zidane comes off. Oh no, but he was playing attacking mid last game, and the instructions need to change slightly with regard to that. So yeah, it's okay because we can see these ones. So it's a centre mid change, isn't it? Really, that's happening here. We will. Obviously, because he sent his team in, but the sub instructions don't quite match up to this one. So we move Shellstrom into centre mid, and then we do that change of Zidane with Crespo. Crespo isn't available, is he? He's not available today. He's not even in the team, so I can't do the Crespo change because he's not available this game. So the change there would have been Puntas up top because he's come on the bench for Crespo. There we are. That looks like it's a forward. He can go up front though and still do that. Anybody else need to come off? No, not regarding that. Not regarding that. So we'll leave them as they go. Yeah, Big Kid at least got his team anyway. It told me all the replacements of the team, but we just didn't quite get around to the bit where subs came in. Van Nistelrooy it is who scored the equaliser. Yeah, listening in to me going, Crespo on, he's not even available, he's injured. Oh, still chances, Seedorf coming close, Thomas has missed a chance. He's dropped to an 8 this second half. Oh, Dyer Hendry! It's Lee Hendry scoring for Real E to get the goal. Anything late on? No, it's a Real E victory. 12 shots, 6 on target, 11 tackles won. Didn't win another key tackle during that match there, Tomasz, and well played to Real E on the victory. Team GB half's not back yet. So we go to Allenson versus North Trafford. Big Noopy's team for today is as follows, with quite a few changes to the lineup. Alex has moved forward into an attacking midfield role. Burns has come in. Yakubu joins the lineup. I think we've got a couple of new centre backs playing. Yakubu up front. So both Yakubu's. Alfio game will be next up then after this one. And it's an exciting team there for Allenson. North Trafford making the one change with the suspended Berg being replaced by Azar Karadas. Okay, and this one with both teams in today. We see what happens with regard to this. Back has had one disallowed for North Trafford. I think this game will be quite even, to be honest. Both teams going for it. Zickler not playing though for Allenson means it's a bit different. Berger scored the opening goal for North Trafford, whose recent form has not been amazing, let's say. It's not been as good as it could have been. Taking a quick look at what's going on here, and 5 minutes to go to half time, we can see a few players starting to make a few stat changes. Trond Andersen scoring the second goal. Half time 0-0. 2-0, and both shots have gone in. Not the best first half from Wierzchowski. We'll see what Big Nippy said with regard to his substitutes today. If he can't get on subs 60 minutes, form and fitness as we see fit, or as we see unfit. And North Trafford playing as they are at this point, so we'll just get this second half going in a second. Just checking the sub instructions. Nope, we are good to 60 minutes. Okay. So 2-0 it is at this point to the away side. Looking much stronger, and 60 minutes as we see fit. We see fit that Del Piero is struggling, a potential shin injury, and he will come off, and the obvious choice in this situation would be Zickler for his recent form, coming on and playing in there. Let's see who's playing badly. To be honest. That might be the best thing to do. 5 for the goalkeeper at this point. Jakovic Yule struggling as well. So D'Alessandro will come on for Yule and play central there. North Trafford, just basically just need to check that everyone's still doing okay. They're at 81 and nobody is struggling. The team are playing fairly well. We'll continue. So we just under half an hour to go. North Trafford still trying to get the chances in. At least we know that Allison haven't, and Trafford have had 2 chances in the second half, both on target, but a tame match, to be honest. There's still been no shots. They've had a chance. It was Alex, I think, who had one, but Larson has gone off injured, and without a centre back on the bench, it'll be Jakob Glerup Nielsen coming on for Larson, and Yakubu dropping into the back 3. Not that it makes too much difference at this time of game. There we go. 2-0. Comfortable win for them. 1 shot off target, 4 shots on target for Allenson. They did stuff. The defence played quite well. Jacob Burns on the left hand side played quite well. Ronnie Johnson, man of the match, very solid, winning 7 key tackles, 10-1 there overall. Eric Bakker defending 16 attempted tackles, 8-1. 6 times Oyen Berg was caught offside from in midfield, and Alex had made 5 dribbles. Jacob Burns made 7 for North Trafford, so there was definitely some joy on that left hand side of the North Trafford defence. Okay, we go to Alf's game next, second last game of the night, and it's Imaginary Madrid and Dalgety Rangers. Dalgety Rangers versus Dalgety Rangers. No, it's not. It's Team GB in Imaginary Madrid. Team GB, 1 change, but out Gerrard in. That's all Alf wanted to do with the team today, and so his team staying with that asymmetric look to the back line that won 3-0 against Old Age Ballers last game. Imaginary Madrid making some big changes. Both managers are here for this one. Let me know when you make your subs at half time. Let me know when you want your second half substitutes to be done as well, please. Smith, Yordi up front. Looking forward to seeing Yordi up front. He's been missed there. got hammered in testing. Did you play any matches? Or did you just get drunk? And Cole and Cafu out wide with Ian Robin in attacking midfield position today. Gotta say, Chris, it was one of the hardest to read team sheets due to how blurry the image was. You can always just do a Windows Shift and S and get a nice good screen grab where you just click and drag all the way down and see, or a little wherever it is. I just do a screenshot across there with the formation on and whatever. It works lovely. Anyway, here we go with this one. Don't worry, Chris, it's fine. It was almost impossible to read, but I think I picked your team right for you. Team GB, Madrid Madrid, let's go with this one. So the game starts with a 1-0 lead through Alan Smith. Team GB leading the match. Of course, Team GB, the second or third strongest squad in the league. I can't remember if they were second or third in the actual statistical analysis of this league before the season started. It's 2-0. Sol Campbell scores a penalty. Dargeti Rangers were the team is wrong if you lose. I could read it enough. Dargeti Rangers, the overall strongest squad in the league in terms of their first 11. It's very close between the top three though. Is it Dargeti? Is it Team GB? Or is it Loco Calaveras with Steelhawks there as the fourth strongest team in the division at the moment? So that's where we are with those. Half time, 5 shots with 4 on target, 3 shots with 3 on target. You got no fitness concerns there, Alf. You got Jonathan Woodgate on a 6 and everybody else playing 7s and 8s. For Imaginary Madrid, you got Matchday on a 5 as a sweeper this game. Barry Ferguson on a 5. No real fitness concerns going on. 6s for Robin, Smith and Yordi, who just haven't really had the joy so far. Smith 5 passing out of 5. Matchday 2 out of 4 as a sweeper. And just to check on the action zones there, 55 to 45 between Team GB. Imagine Madrid. Alf going as is. What minute for your subs, please, Alf, for the second half? If I don't get anything, I'll just stop at 60. Kesman for Ferguson. Mike, not much passing. Good evening, Mike. There is not much passing going on at all. Kesman for Ferguson. Is this a case of dropping players 3 up top? And long ball. There we go. 60 minutes for Alf. Chris, what time are you doing your second half substitute? Let me know. I've got Alf's confirmation in. We await patiently. 60 as well. Okay, here we go. For the second half, it's currently 2-0 to Team GB. Imagine Madrid trying to get back into this a bit, but I suppose the team are it. Well, they are a weaker side, obviously. It's kind of a... but they're not too bad. But then when you look at the strength there of the Team GB side, they're deservedly 2-0 up as it is. Still nobody below 88%. They've barely broken sweat. And yeah, plenty of 7s. 7 7s and 4 8s. So just let us know what you want for your changes for Imaginary Madrid. Take a look at it in this way. We've got still the 5 for Matchday. Everybody's 86% plus. 6 is for Lescott, Robin and Yordi. Still at this point, Alf staying as he is. Player ratings on there, looking at those conditions, and shots, 5 shots to 4, 5 shots to 5 and 4 on target to 3. We await the changes from Imaginary Madrid. At this point, can they turn the game around? We shall see. How many attempted headers players made here? Dinner for Matchday. Is it? Done for Matchday. I assume it is. Yesterday he can go off and have his dinner. Push to a 3. Oh, push to a 3. And Cole for Robin. They're the 3 changes there. There we go. That must be it. Okay. We're still 2-0. Shocking auto. It's 3-0 now. Alan Smith scoring again. Penalty. Campbell making it 2 goals for him with 2 penalties. Paul Robinson having a nightmare after he's given away that. Chasing a 5th goal here. Looks quite likely now, to be honest, to get a 5th. He's very, very dominant. Oh, it's close to the end of this one. Imagine we should get one back through John Terry. But it's 5-1 with Joe Cole scoring again. Well, not again. Scoring for them at the end of the match. 5-1, 10 shots, 8 on target, 6 shots, 4 on target. Having a bit more possession. And I mean, there's quite a lot of 7s in there for a 4-goal victory. They've still got 4 players on 7s. But 8 for Sol Campbell because of his 2 goals. And Smith getting a 10. And Joe Cole on a 9. Cafu still manages to play very, very well, having 4 dribbles at that point. We head into the final match of the day between Dalgety Rangers and Steel Hawks. Nestor and Agahawa missing evens it out a little bit. So we see this one. Aymar, Totti, Ferguson, the chosen midfield partnership for today. I haven't checked whether Dalgety have a captain, so I'll just do that and have a quick look for what he has, because I don't like to play without them if there's supposed to be one. Yes, the captain is Zanetti, so we'll make sure that happens. You need to get off and cry. Goodbye, Chris. We'll see you soon. This is a big game. In fact, the last time these 2 teams played each other, Steelhawks edged them 3-2, but Emerson was sent off. There's an 83rd minute winner. Have a good last match. It should be a decent match, of course. David's hopefully still around as well for his team to be playing. Steelhawks going as strong as they can make it today. Yeah, I think they do. Maybe Bowyer could be in that lineup, but other than that, they're as strong as they could be. And it looks like it's going to be an interesting little match there. David, if you're still here, just give me a heads up so I don't look at your tactics, and you can tell me what you want to do at that point. Okay, so Dalgety Rangers and Steel Hawks kicking off the final match of the day. The early chances going towards Steel Hawks is absolutely, all over them at the moment. Chances going there. Your internet's a bit slow. That's fine. Don't worry. I can bear with it. We've only been 38 minutes and we're into the final match of the day. So it's 20 minutes into this game, still pretty tense. Crespo having one off target there. Scholes with chances. Frey managed to save it. He's obviously performed better than Kiotis did last game. And off goes Joe Cole injured. Is this a straight swap for Ishizaki, or do you have other plans in this point? I mean, you've got choices, haven't you? You've got Ishizaki, you've got Barsom, you've got Palacios, and you've got Ashley Cole. So you've got 4 left-sided players available to come on at this position. We shall see. Just awaiting this 0-0 at the moment. Obviously this plays into Team GB's hands, that neither team has got the lead. Just brings the league that little bit closer there. Ishizaki, the man to come on. Okay, there we are. And Ishizaki having a chance as soon as he's come onto the pitch, really. Dalgety Rangers not with their Morat having a chance, because David, there is no co-commentator today. I've seen your message. There's no co-commentator. So if Morat does score, I don't know how you want to do do that for today, but obviously it's a very, very kind gesture that is being done by you there. If Murat does score his goal today. At the moment, it's 0-0 at half-time. The goalkeepers are on top. There's been 4 chances for Dalgety Rangers and 10 for Steelhawks. That's quite outstanding for how they're doing at the moment in terms of things. Joe Cole went down to 0% potential foot injury. Could just be a bit of a stubbed toe or something and can't play on. Who knows? Or it could be that he's lost his leg. Anyway, taking a look into this at the moment, you've got loads of 7s and just a 6 of Yap Stam. And everybody else is 93% plus, barely, like last match, barely broken sweat. Dalgety Rangers will make no changes based on their conditions and things at this point, so they will stick as they are. We just await David's change at this point. But of course, with slow internet, we may get a slow response, but that's okay. Play on, please. Is it 60 minutes? Is it 60 minutes for your change? If it is, then I'll just stop there unless I see anything before that. Murat has hit the crossbar. They're still coming very, very close. Chance is a penalty, and it's been saved by Oliver Kahn. Wow. Dalgety had a great chance to put themselves in the lead, but it doesn't happen. And Crespo's someone disallowed. How unlucky can they get? Taram's down to a 6 now. A Stamp goes up to a 7. The condition, there we are. So when it is 0, it does disappear. I suppose it disappears when players go off injured anyway. I can't remember actually. I cannot remember whether it does. I've not got a clue. Any changes based on what you've got there? Everyone's fit enough to continue. Just let you know. The changes for Dalgety, well, they've got... Yeah, they're going to make a triple change here by the look of it. At this point, they've got 3 players on 6s. And that's where the changes are going to go. I think. I will just check, see if there's been a change of thing here. Same subs as before. There we are. Robin is going to come off, and he will come off for Brocek. Elbear will come on for Van Nistelrooy. Ferguson will go off for Vieira. And they are the 3 changes. I've still heard nothing from David. And it might be a case of, I'll give it another 20 seconds and I will have to play on. Because it's been about 3 minutes. There we are, Barson for Shearer. And that's it. Okay, Abgar Barson coming onto the pitch. There we go. So a triple change for Dalgety Rangers based on the conditions of players on 6 or under, coming off at 60 minutes. Will it make any difference? They're playing without their 2 big goal scorers of Van Nistelrooy, who's been substituted, and Nicky Franco, who wasn't in the 18 today, despite the fact that he's fit. Still 0-0. Steelhawks have had the most chances. Frey's on a 10 and Kahn's on a 9. These are like Frey drops to a 9. Any late chance? The corner intercepted, and a 0-0 draw. Frey, man of the match, after making 10 saves. Dalgety Rangers with 6 chances there. A quick look at the Steelhawks players sees that the performance has been okay. Yapstam dropped back down to a 6 at that point, and it was a decent performance, wasn't it? Have a look at this. Just bringing up the reminder of things that are happening. Dalgety Rangers, I mean, the subs made a little bit of a difference in the fact that 2 of them ended up on 7s, but other than that, it wasn't an inspiring performance apart from the goalkeeper, Sebastian Frey, who was superb. Crespo caught offside 5 times, was the most in the game, 7 interceptions from Stam, yet he still ended up on a 6. Okay, so with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, half the teams not scoring any goals today, it could be suggested that it wasn't the most interesting round, but I quite enjoyed that one, to be honest. And let's take a look at how that affects the table. There are now, look at this, we've got, I'll get you Rangers 3 points clear of Steel Hawks and Real E, and Team GB in 4th place, 8 points back to Trumpton. And it looks like basically we've got a 4-team battle for the title. We've then got a 6-team battle for 5th place. Trumpton, Faliraki 2 points behind. Loco Calaveras level with them. North Trafford level with them. Roundhay a point further back, and Aston Ajax a point further back from that. Just 4 points separating 1st and 4th. 4 points separating 5th and 10th. And then at the bottom of the table, 4 points separating Old Age Ballers, Imagine Madrid, Old Age Ballers going ahead of them, Allenson and Tyneside there in the league. Well, that's quite interesting, isn't it? We have some real battles going on. Team of the week, was there one? There was indeed. Sebastian Frey was in it. Taribo West, because he's a left back, I suppose, has got in on this one. Lee Hendry's made the team today, with Batty and Cafu in centre mid. However that happened. Q Smith and Brocek, so they've been chosen as people who can play left mid and right mid by the look of it. I don't really know what's going on in terms of that. Oliver Kahn and Sebastian Frey. It wasn't the Oliver Kahn from Steel Hawks who saved a penalty though. It was the Old Age Ballers, Oliver Kahn. And I look to the games coming up. Remember, these matches are Sunday games, so the deadline is Saturday at 9 p.m. deadline there, because we need to get the league in. Everything's going to be done by the 30th of March. And a reminder of those games, we've got round 22. This is on the message on the pinned tweet, remember. Match 22, 27th of March. Then match 23. So match 22, it goes to the fixtures. 23rd of February is today. 27th of February, match 22. 2nd of March, these 3 games and the Cup semi-finals played in the same one. Roland Shitey, what a lovely name. Vodafjai. Cup semi-finals played in the same day as these next Wednesday's games. 5 matches there. Then it's a week till the next games. It is on Wednesday the 9th of March, 2 weeks today, that we've got this full round of games. On the following Sunday we have the rest of round 23's games. On the 3 weeks today, match 25 sees a full round of fixtures, and then on Wednesday the 23rd of March the league finishes with these games. We have the cup final and the end of season review. That's 5 weeks today, the 30th of March, that these will be happening. So looking forward to all these things. Just looking to next matches then. Aston Ajax, Dalgety Rangers. If we look at that, they're massively apart in the table. Imaginary Madrid versus Loco Calaveras, they're in different battles and have been in different battles for a long time. North Trafford and Roundhay just 1 place apart, and is it 1 point apart or level on points or something like that between those? 1 point between them. Old Age Balls and Faliraki, they're getting further and further apart really. Real E versus Team GB, they're just a point apart, and they've got some sort of duck's head going on. And Steel Hawks versus Allenson have been poles apart this season. Trumpton versus Tyneside, huge gulf between those sides as well. Reminder, Sunday night, so deadline Saturday, and I will get this save up to the right point and get that out to you ASAP. Thank you very much for watching, those people who have. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.